The chair calls Susan Moore. Susan Moore. There you are. And Miss Moore, just to remind you, even though you don't need reminding.
Cut it really short.
But
I'm ready to go back to Arlington.
You'll tell us your name and who you represent.
I'm Susan Moore. I represent myself, and we are for the bill.
Thank you.
I'm going to, we submitted a written testimony. I'm going to throw that out, and I'm not even going to talk about it. I mean, I'll talk, but not like that. But what I want to express is, and what I think and I hear concern on, is standing for grandparents. Do grandparents deserve standing? And I know in our case, and you can read it later, we qualified for standing. Our granddaughter was taken from our life, and a judge looked at us and said, you know how I feel about grandparents. We'd raised her from the beginning for 23 months. So we were without her. She was without us. No transition. We'd never been away from her for more than 3 days. So to me, that's a travesty that you take a child and you do that. I have a background in education. I work with children. I mean, I have in the past. That's my life, is kids and teaching. So when you do that to a child, it's detrimental. I understand a lot of these people have not even probably said, but a lot of it has to do with addiction, mental illness. Those are the things that have rocked our family. And it's also rocked our little granddaughter, so she couldn't see us. So what we did go to the judge. We asked, and I think what our attorney has even stated is that the judicial system does not understand the definition of standing. What did we do? We cared, and I was there with her when she was born in the delivery room. We were there every bit of the way that my daughter and she lived there until my daughter needed to work on her recovery. But we had her, we did all the things that a parent would do. Do we want to do that? No. We want to visit with her. But that was what we needed to do for her. So when they said we couldn't visit with her, yes, we did pursue it. We've heard Troxel so many times in our life. But now we hear, and we did go to the Supreme Court of Texas, and we knew it'd be a miracle to even be heard, but we won. We have the right to be in her life. But are we going to ask for custody? Absolutely not. I'm not going to tear her out of another home, out of actually the other grandparents' home and her dad, because that's not right to do to Harper. But what is right is for us to visit with her, which they don't want us to do. They can't ever say anything bad. There's nothing wrong that we've done. She loves to come and visit with us. But it's always by a court order. So are there going to be more lawsuits if, this goes on? I honestly believe with this bill there won't. You won't have to do that. You won't have to go and spend thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars to go to the Supreme Court. So that's where I stand. But think about these kids, because they deserve a voice. Just like Harper does. She's 6 years old now. She's never had a voice. You can give them a voice with your vote. And then you can see the grandparents. It might not be us. We're past that. We still have to go to make sure we get to see her at the end of this month. But you can change it where grandparents and parents won't have to go through all this. Not what we've had to go through.
Thank you, Ms. Moore.
Okay.
Members, do you have any questions for Ms. Moore? Thank you for your testimony.